Warning: the show you are about to watch is for comedic purposes only. We strive to entertain and make you laugh. We strive to keep things family friendly and keep it at a PG-13 rating. The show itself covers news topics that you probably don't see every day, pop culture, TV shows, movies, video games, and a redneck. If we make you laugh just once, then we're doing our jobs. If you get offended in any way whatsoever, go cry to your mom because these two military veterans don't want to hear about it. So sit back, relax, join in on the shenanigans, and enjoy the show. Broadcasting straight to you from the good old interwebs on Accidental Punch TV, it's The Sully Show. Starring JT Hollis and the not-so-mastermind of the entire program, Sully. Join us in our viewer chat. And now, here's Sully!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Insane Asylum. Because, well, let's face it, it's what we're here for. Make you feel a little crazy. just putting it out there. Hello, everybody. I'm Sully, broadcasting live, good old Bristol, Connecticut, right down the road from ESPN Studios in the comfort of my own home. And with me today, as always, is my friend, my redneck brother from another mother, the man who has no teeth, but yet is in love with Star Wars almost as much as I am. It's JT Hollis. Hello, JT. How are you, sir? Doing good? Doing good, huh?
Sir, you had me pondering my love for Star Wars there for a minute.
Well, that's fantastic, because why not? Come on in, have some fun with us. Want to say hello to everyone that's on TikTok, as well as everybody who is chiming in through Twitch and YouTube and Facebook and Kick and DLive and all these other wonderful places. Hello and welcome. Don't hesitate to be a part of the show. Don't hesitate to say hello on any of these platforms that we are live on, because I personally will try and say hello to all of you as much as I can. And the more you interact with us, the better off you're going to be, because I'll be like, yo, this person said this. And to be honest, JT can't see what's going on TikTok. So yeah, it's there. It's there. Hello, everybody. It's been a great week. Before we get started with everything, next Tuesday is the 11th, I believe, right? I think it's the 11th.
Hang on, I'll tell you.
Yes, it is the 11th.
Yes.
Next Tuesday, we will not be live. We will not be live next Tuesday.
Aww.
Because next Tuesday, I will be
Sully's
DJing.
getting his vasectomy.
No, not a vasectomy. But next Tuesday, I will be DJing at the Cadillac Ranch. It's the very rare time I DJ on a Tuesday night. But Tuesday nights used to be my nights, and they were fun and enjoyable, and I like to have fun with people. So
what, you
Tuesday,
can't DJ and do the show at the same time?
No, because you won't be able to hear a damn thing.
Okay.
Just putting it out there. However, I may do a live stream of the line dancers dancing and having a good time, since it is the Tuesday before Valentine's Day. Yes. So next Tuesday, we're not live. We're not live next Tuesday. We are live Monday, just not next Tuesday.
Yes. Monday is Avenger Pretenders, for those of you who don't know.
Yes, absolutely. Also, Harrison Smith. Now, for those that know, He's a director friend of ours. We did some voiceovers for him a couple of years ago now. He's been working on that wonderful project. He has agreed to come on the show anytime we want.
Woo.
Just now, just got it. It just says it right here on my phone, which is great.
Great.
So, probably in like 2-3 weeks, we'll have him back on the show. Talk about high crimes and misdemeanors, which is also available on Apple and Google and Spotify and all that. So if you haven't heard that weekly episodic podcast, check it out because it's going to be awesome. Okay? It's going to be awesome.
Especially if I'm in it, you know.
Well, I mean, you do a voice, I do a voice. You know, it's
off
fun.
the scale awesome, you know.
It really is. It really is awesome. So, with that being said, yay to that. Just yay. All right. Other than that, want to encourage everybody to participate, have some fun with us. We got a great show planned for you today. We've got the world record story, which JT has already told me we need to give a little bit of extra time with that. So we may do that here in the first hour. We also have a second try for the trailer park for this week. Yes, I did test all the video. Yes, they all work. Yes, they did not buffer. Yes, I probably just screwed ourselves.
I was going to say, with the caveat that he did none of this while live on air.
Yes. Yes.
Because for some reason, we know when we go live on air, everything that worked before, it's a toss-up.
Yeah, it's just all hell breaks loose, and it's no bueno. It's
like
just
the coin flip at anybody but the Kansas City game. 50-50 chance. Oh, shit. Did I say that?
A little loud, but yeah, you did. And that's okay, too.
Well, Roger Goodell said that it's all in our imagination. Well, buddy, I got one hell of an imagination. So, yeah, Kansas City's cheating like a mother.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Big Tank says, yes, Sully effect incoming.
Right.
Like a bomb, according to
wrong. Not wrong. So I want to say hi to everybody who's chiming in. We've got, let's see. Oh, wow. We've got Birch, Kalos, looks like Minnesota. That's cool. A whole state. Yay. Shelby, Jen, MJ, D. Diane just joined. Hello, darling. Good to see you. I miss you. I miss you.
Always wonderful to see you.
I do. I miss you. She says, hey. I can't do it like her, but hey. And she misses me too. Aw, thanks, buddy. So, we're going to get right down to the nitty gritty because we got a lot to do and very little time to do it. We only have 2 hours.
Right.
2 hours to do things.
Real quick, want to say hi to everybody hanging out in the chat room with us tonight. Big Tank was the first one in tonight, the master of useless information. Always great to have him along with us. The silent third member of the Sully Show crew. True. The curator of the prep sheet.
And she does a great job at it.
Yes, she's getting amazing at it. She is also the longest subscribing member to
also true
the Accidental Punch channel here on Twitch. And today was her 68-month resub. So thank you very much for that. To the one and only Lady Death, a.k.a. Nikaya. Right after that, Mr. Mess came in, the messy one himself, followed very, very quickly.
Very quickly.
By the much better half, Miss Vera Lynn. The much better. I have to emphasize that. Much better half. We also had our great friend who is deadly with a crochet needle if you piss her off. Our good friend from across the northern border. And luckily, there's no tariffs here. The one and only Carol. She is with us. And the Bunkster. Mr. Bunky has joined us tonight as well.
And as we just mentioned before, apparently if you say his name like Joe Hendry, he shows up. Harrison Smith just popped up on TikTok and says, Mr. Ricka, because I did do the voice for Mr. Ricka. Hello, sir. Good to see you. As always, my buddy, my pal.
Harrison, good to see you, man. Well, even though I
Friend.
can't see you, but
Yeah,
know
you
what I mean.
can't see JT because for some reason TikTok doesn't like smoking.
So they
Don't know why.
banned my camera.
Yeah.
The bastards.
So I want to say hi to Annette, Bubba, Dada. Ooh, Dada. Troy,
Dada.
Low Fun, Royce. Royce
Holy
O.
crap, did I just have flashbacks to when I had kids?
You, Roger. Dada. Dada. JT's having an identity crisis now. Run. Run away. Far away. But like the live, help us out. Share it. Tell your friends. Come on in. Let's have some fun. Before we get started, because we do, like I said, we got a lot to do. Hopefully we can get everything done. We've got topics to discuss. We've got useless information. We've got the world record story, the dumbass of the week. It's a busy show. Busy show.
Why don't we just cut out all the usual little bit of bullshit chatting that we usually do at the beginning?
Yeah, get right down to the
And
nitty
just
gritty.
dive right in. Or I'm sorry, let me do it like Roger on American Dad.
Oh,
And let's just dive on in. How about a little bit of useless information to get us started?
we can do some useless information. As a matter of fact, the useless information that I get is from the Book of Useless Information, written by Noel Botham and the Useless Information Society. You can get it wherever books are sold. I do not make a penny off of this, but it's such
He makes dimes and nickels.
it's such a great book that I'll promote it
It
left
is.
and right. I don't care.
We've had some wild facts that you've come up with out of that book.
We really have. And just for the record, because when we first started, we were scattered. I did keep track of all the pages that we had already done. So, yay to that. And we're continuing with, what is it? We're continuing with Play That Funky Music. So here's some useless information for you. For those that also follow Justin Danger Nunley, I'm not trying to steal your bit. We've been doing this for a while. You've done very well for yourself with TikTok and doing that on all social media. Love it. I love following your page. You're awesome. So this is in no way relation to you, what you do. I need help with a book, and I'm sure you kind of do research. But
I'm not trying to rip you off, man. We're really not.
let's see. We left off with the next one. The song with the longest title.
Oh, God.
Song with the longest title.
There's a lot of them out there.
Well, get ready to type it to see if this is true or not, or if anything beats it.
Hang on. Good.
I'm a cranky old Yank in a clanky old tank.
Wait. A cranky old Yank
In a
in
clanky
a
old tank.
cranky old tank.
Yep.
That's it?
On the streets of Yokohama. That's Yokohama.
Okay.
With my Honolulu mama. I can't believe this is actually the name of a song. Doing,
Continue. What?
doing, DOIN apostrophe. Those beat-o, flat on my seat-o. Hirohito Blues.
Mojito Blues?
No, Hirohito. Hirohito. One word.
Hirohito Blues.
Written by Hoagie Carmichael. Please tell me this is a real song.
It is a real song.
He later claimed the song title ended with Yank and the rest was a joke. Diane says, good Lord. Big Tank, what kind of World War II bullshit song is this? Listen, I'll tell you what type of World War II bullshit song this is. It's I'm a cranky old Yank in a clanky old tank on the streets of Yokohama with my Honolulu mama doing those beat-o, flat on my Cedo, Hirioto blues. Boom!
Yeah, what he said. That was actually pretty good.
Diane wants to hear it.
Well, there is, yeah.
Please tell me there's a YouTube video.
There's YouTube video of Bing Crosby singing it.
No way.
Yes.
Bing? Send that to me.
Yes.
Send that to me right now.
One moment, please.
And
now remember, folks, we did not test this one ahead of time.
No, we did not. And Big Tank says, well, I'm just a cranky old Yank from New York. Yeah, well, I mean, you're not wrong.
And Sully, is the answer to my question just before that yes?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Oh, you're welcome. All right, let's see.
Like how we talk in code there, folks?
We
can do that when you've been doing the things together for 15 years.
We talk in code very well. All right. Now, before we get into the song, and Diane says, stop. I almost want to hear it, and she's laughing her head off. We're going to play it. We're going to play it.
Hey, you sent us down this rabbit hole, Diane. It's your fault.
We go. Here we go. So the next one, while I'm queuing this up here, Tommy James got the inspiration to write his #1 hit, Money Money, while he was in a New York hotel looking at the Mutual of New York building's neon sign flashing repeatedly MONY. Yep.
So this one was an eye worm that turned into an earworm.
Yes. Yes.
Works for me.
Now, before we go any further, I'm going to play it.
I'm a cranky old Yank in the clanky old tank, and I'm heading for a hullabaloo. I'll be riding my tank through a Tokyo bank, sure as I'm an army buckaroo. And when I set my khaki down in old Nagasaki, I'll be singing like a wacky jackaroo. And you can bet my cracky, every sukiyaki lackey will be looking mighty tacky when I do. I'm a cranky old Yank in the cranky old tank, and I'm heading for a hullabaloo. I'll be riding my swank little hanky-panky tank through the streets of Yokohama with a Honolulu mama, singing those Beto, flat on his Cedo, Hero Hito blues, some blues.
I mean, how can you go wrong with that?
Oh, man, that's awesome. Bunky says that's like a 50s swing song. Nakai is like, exactly what I was thinking. And the funny thing is, dude, you were not very far off.
So Diane just goes, it did not disappoint. It really didn't.
Love it.
Want to say hi to Tina, who just popped in. Brian, Techie, Tom. Hello, everybody. How are you? Kathy. They're all popping in on TikTok, which is wonderful. Thanks for tuning in. We're currently doing the useless information, and we just played the the full title of the song, which is I'm a cranky old Yank in a clanky old tank on the streets of Yokohama with my Honolulu mama doing those Beto, flat on my Cedo, Hito blues. Also known as the biggest tongue twister you'll probably ever get.
Yeah, I mean, that blows supercalifragilisticexpialidocious out of the water. However, it is still not in much competition with cinnamon.
With what?
With that spice that I can't say that starts with a C.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm not talking about coriander.
Come on, try it at least once.
I'm not gonna do it again. Nope, not gonna do it.
And for all of you who don't know, he can't say cinnamon. Just like he can't
I
say
can. It just
Connecticut.
doesn't come out like that.
Nope. When he says cinnamon, it's cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
See? Try again. Come on. Say Connecticut.
Connecticut.
See? He has to say Connecticut.
I don't have to. That one I pick and choose when I say it.
It's true. But you still get it wrong. You have to say the full word.
Yeah.
Here's the last one for today. ABBA. Great band, by the way. And
Yeah.
if you didn't know this by now, you can look it up. But ABBA got its name by taking the first letter from each of the band members' names. Agnetha, Bjorn, Benny, and Annifrid. ABBA. And there you go.
You know what? I like that.
That's pretty cool.
I like
They're
that. That
all
way
part of-
everybody is included.
They're
I
all
like
part of the naming convention, and it's wonderful. Diane says, I can't right now. I needed this so much today. This is what we do every Tuesday, and you should know this.
Except next Tuesday.
Because except next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, I'll be DJing, but that's besides the point. It's besides the point.
And Diane, that is exactly why we do this show.
Yep, to help you forget about life for a while. Want to say hi to my man Keaton, who just chimed in, says, hello, fellas. Hope all is
Kind of
well.
late, but still beautiful.
Hey, you know what? I'm letting the hair grow out a little bit. I got to shave it. That's why. All right, last but not least, let's do this one, and then we'll move on. I know I'm going to butcher this. Probably not. The opera singer, Enrico Caruso.
Oh, you did good.
I thought so. Practiced in the bath while accompanied by a pianist in a nearby room. Yes, he was practicing in a bathroom while someone was playing on a piano in another room.
You know what? I wrote songs in the shower, so yeah.
Everybody sings in the shower. That's where everybody sounds great.
The acoustics are just so
They
amazing.
really are. Let's see. As I put it, because we're not going to be live next Tuesday, Diane says she'll be in Aruba anyway. Fine, rub it in, why don't you? Cass just joined in, said, be nice to Diane. She's a nice lady. Yes, I know this. And of course,
awesome.
they're chatting it up, which is awesome. We encourage chatting it up during the show and being a part of the show. That, my friends, and I dropped it. Oh, man. I dropped my book. That, my
For the
friends,
grown folks. Whoa.
is this week's useless information from the book of useless information written by Noel Botham and the Useless Information Society. If you want to, you can get it wherever books are sold, and I do not make a cent off it. But in all honesty, it'd be pretty cool if I did. I'm just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. Oh, man.
Your pay is when you read one of those and you get one of the crazy reactions out of me like, what?
Yeah. Well, Cass also says forever dropping things. Duh. Gravity is heavy.
He just likes to bend over in front of people.
I just like to bend down.
Keaton says I sound like Bruno Mars in the shower every day.
Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. What?
Well, you know what that means? That means, my friends, it is time for yours and mine. By yours, I mean Sully.
Good luck, folks.
Favorite part of the show, and I think Brewer might be hiding in the background. But it is time, my friend, for the Sully Show dad jokes of the week.
Buckle up, folks. You're in for a wild ride. Get your drinks ready because you're probably going to get drunk on shots.
Right.
Good luck.
Yes, I wish everybody luck. As usual, we have the usual 5 tonight, plus 2 submitted by our good friend and fellow show member, Miss Nikaya.
Oh, boy.
But we have a bonus dad joke tonight,
Oh?
sent in by the one and only Bunky.
From Mr. Bunky?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
I like it.
So we're gonna
like it.
finish this segment with the one from Monkey tonight.
All right, let's do this. Let's rock and roll.
So, conversation between a waitress and my dad.
Okay.
Waitress, super salad. Dad, I don't want a super salad. I want a regular salad.
Now you see that evil will always triumph because good is dumb.
I like that one.
By the way, I found more sound bites.
All right. The fattest knight at King Arthur's round table was circumference. He acquired his size from too much pie.
Oh, God.
This town needs an animal.
Hang on.
Sully, did you see that they made round bales of hay illegal in Wisconsin?
I did not.
Yeah, they did because, the cows aren't getting a square meal.
Oh, well. Hang on.
Thanks. I needed that.
Nurse asked my dad, blood type? My dad replied, red. And
hold on. Hold
Oh,
on. You're not
sorry.
done, sir. We had to put you down.
You had to try. But then again, you've been trying to put me down for
I'll give it to you.
decades. So, last conversation my dad had with the waitress before we left the restaurant last night. Waitress says, sorry about the wait. My dad goes, are you saying I'm fat?
Hang on. I got one for that.
You're a goddamn disgrace!
A vicious mother, isn't he?
Yeah.
He can't do that to our pledges. Only we can do that to our pledges.
I would agree with that. All right, 2 from Nikaya. Number one. My wife yelled from upstairs and asked, do you ever get a shooting pain across your body like somebody's got a voodoo doll on you and they're stabbing it? I replied, no. How about now?
Inconceivable!
I think I like playing with my sound effects more.
See, that's why when you said that you found a bunch of them, I went, oh, shit. All right.
Oh, I found a lot of them.
Second one from Lady Death. Teacher, I have a green ball in one hand and a green ball in the other. So what do I have? Student, Kermit the Frog begging for mercy.
I got news for you, pal. You ain't leading but 2 things right now. Jack and shit. And Jack left town.
After that one he did, that's for sure. All right. This is we're going to finish it off with the one from Mr. Bunky here. How many skunks, Sully?
Okay.
Does it take to make a stink?
Not sure. How many?
Just a few.
Oh, God. Nope. There we go. Hold on. I got.
You got him, Bunky. And I knew Brewer was hiding in the background. He just came in and says, sees JT's beautiful face, unmutes, chugs beer.
I got just the sound bite for him.
Human, though, All his answers read, why? Well, I'm kind of having a bad day. I'm better now, though. Crow bit me again.
And you talk about me. Anyway, my friends, there you go. That is the Sully Show dad jokes of the week.
Hey, at least I make the bit magical. I mean, how can you go wrong with a nice magical intro like that, you know? It's there.
All you're doing is spreading a little bit of fairy dust around, you know.
Just a little twinkle here, twinkle there. You know.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
It's how I roll. It's how I roll. So anyway.
Very bumpily.
We've got still more to do.
Yes.
And we're going to rearrange some things a little bit here tonight because we definitely want to do the trailer park because that got interrupted last week. Holy crap. So that's number one. Number two, we definitely want to do the world record story. And number three, contrary to what is on the prep sheet, JT has an issue. And it's the same issue we have every year. And for me, I'm all for it as well. Because, yeah. Viking Brew, the trailer park. What about my house? LOL. You know, I think I have a soundbite for that.
Different trailer park brewer, but that's okay.
I think I got you know.
There's something I ought to tell you.
Tell me. I'm not left-handed either.
There you go. So, what do you say? Do you want to do the gripe first, or do you want to do the world record story first?
Let's do the gripe first.
Okay. This morning, and we will. This will be a part of the trailer park as well. But this morning, JT and I were messaging back and forth, and I had a lot of excitement in my voice, in my texts this morning. And
I could feel his excitement. I could hear his excitement.
Viking Brewer says, I'm starting to think Sully has sound bites that just say for Viking. No, actually, all of mine are in order. They're all in order. So how can you
it goes from top notch to bottom of the bucket. With you, he starts down there.
I do.
Life is pain, Highness. Anyone who says differently is selling something.
See? So anyway, the excitement that I have is going to be for later during the trailer park, and we'll bring that up to speed once we get there. But the gripe, JT was so happy this morning. Then all of a sudden it just turned around because he was watching Good Morning America or what was it? Today Show?
Yes.
So JT is a avid watcher of the Today Show. And that's okay. I don't watch the Today Show just because I'm usually working at that time, so I can't really watch it. Not that I'd be able to pay attention to it. Okay?
Be glad for that.
JT does not have to watch the Super Bowl this year. For the main reason of the Today Show played almost all of the major commercials for the Super Bowl this morning.
They're previewing all the new Super Bowl commercials.
You know, I remember a time.
Not that long ago.
Cassie goes, what the hell? Yes.
Exactly.
So this has been a gripe that JT and I have had for the last 2 or 3 years now.
I'd say about 5 years.
5 years? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll add that. And Diane even says, really? Yes. So the Today Show was previewing a good number of the major commercials for the Super Bowl. They've been doing it year after year as of late. And my biggest issue is why? Why are you, and I have a feeling that Today's Show is going to do this all week, right? Most likely.
They do like 2 or 3 a day.
They do 2 or 3 commercials a day. So what's the point?
Exactly.
Cass says the point of the Super Bowl is not only football, but the commercials and food. True. Hands down, true.
Well, and Cass, there's actually a commercial about that.
Really?
Yes.
Was it funny?
I don't know. I heard it, but I didn't watch it. I'm trying to, when they do this segment,
Yeah. Diane says, I feel like they shouldn't be allowed to do that. 100% agree. 100% agree. And the reason that I agree is because that was the whole point of the Super Bowl.
As Verlin said, some of us only watch the game for the commercials. Exactly.
Right?
The games, some of them are great games, some of them suck ass.
Yes.
But the main reason you got together with all your friends and forked out all this freaking money, no eggs this year, by the way, for the food spread and everything else, was so that when the commercials came on, everybody came out of the kitchen and the dining room and watched the TV.
Yes.
Because we all want to see why the frick are you ruining it for us today, show?
Right. And as Diane just put, people pay for those specific spots. Yes, they do. As a matter of fact, the average Super Bowl commercial,
$7.1 million for 30 seconds.
$7.1 million for 30 seconds. That is highway robbery at its finest. When I guarantee you, depending on the commercial, it doesn't even cost that much to make.
Nowhere near it. Even the ones that use a lot of CGI and AI and all this other, all the fancy stuff to make it look really, really freaking cool, doesn't cost $7.1 million.
Just to paint the picture, in 2020, it was 5.6 million.
Yeah, we figured it out a couple of years ago. It goes up between 750,000 and 1.5 mil every year on the average.
In 1967, with Super Bowl I, it cost $37,500 to have a commercial broadcast during the Super Bowl.
49 Super Bowls later. Brewer says, there's a lot I'd do for 30 seconds for $7.1 million.
Yep.
Yeah, but Brewer, you have no morals. So, that's understandable.
Now, according to USA Today, even though the 7.1 million for 30 seconds is there, some brands were paying upward of 8 million or more to air these commercials.
Well, the 7.1 is just the average. Nikaya says, I miss the Budweiser horse commercials. I will say this.
They usually have the Clydesdales.
They're supposed to be back this year.
True.
Not sure, cannot confirm, but the rumor is that they're supposed to be back this year.
Cass says they pay it. That's why it keeps going up. And Diane says, as long as they pay, it's just going to keep increasing. And,
hey,
and Cass
I'm not
misses the
do what you got
Budweiser
to do
frogs.
to bring your money in. I understand that. It's nothing out of my pocket.
The Budweiser frogs. Those commercials were awesome.
Oh, they were right. They were great.
But you know what else was good? The Bud Bowl commercials. Bud Light versus Budweiser. Who's going to win? And it changed every year. Uh-oh. JT's laughing. Uh-oh.
Nikaya says, hey, for 7.1 million, I have zero morals too. Brewer follows that up with, for 7.1 million, my wife has no morals for what she'll tell me to do.
There it is.
There you go.
So my biggest gripe is the fact that the Today Show and probably all these other morning shows are previewing these damn commercials a week ahead of time. And for me, I'm just like, why? What's the point? You're ruining the commercials. You're ruining that experience. And again, it's for most of the people that watch the Today Show. JT, nothing against you because you watch it.
I'm good. I watch it because that's what Kay has on.
Right.
You know.
But, and don't get me wrong. Press. It's the press. They're allowed to have that information. They're allowed to get that information. But why?
It's not like they go out and steal it. These companies, they're sending it to them.
Oh, yeah.
They're sending it to them going, hey, this is what we're going to do. And I just don't understand it, especially when these companies know.
Yes.
Without question.
Yes.
That this is why millions of people who don't watch football, don't like football, don't understand football.
They go all over.
Tune into this game.
Right.
Because this is where the new commercials get put out.
The new movies, the new brands, the funny commercials. I want to thank Cass for sharing the live. Thank you, darling. Thank you, darling. And she says, you, sir, are preaching facts. Yes.
That's where, I keep telling you in the staff meetings, we got to stop doing facts and we'll finally get a bigger audience.
Not going to happen. We're too truthful and honest about shit that happens on a daily basis. But to me, I feel it ruins the Super Bowl. It ruins the surprise, you know? And don't get me wrong. There are a lot of things that get aired before that and they just include it. Like a lot of the movie trailers, those are included in that 7.1 million for 30-second air spot or for a minute air spot, depending on what it is. Well, you know,
they even did the trailer spoiler today, the one that you came to me about.
So that spoiler wasn't just the Today Show. Marvel did something. And it was
Marvel, how dare you?
It was more. It was a whole big thing, and I'll get into it during the trailer park. Cass also says, I didn't understand football when I was young, but I watched the commercials until I did. Exactly. You started paying attention to the game, and you started understanding it, and you started knowing it, and you started liking it.
Oh, she didn't say that they liked it. They just said that they started understanding it.
Oh no, she likes football.
Okay.
She likes football. She likes football. Viking Brewer says, oh my God, I'm so excited for the movie, Sully. Yes, we'll get there. Yes. We'll get there because we got to. But we do.
All I can say is these companies, the commercials in the Today Show and Good Morning America and anybody else that's doing it, stop ruining half of the damn football game for us.
Just stop ruining the freaking commercials. Oh, Cass was also a cheerleader. She had to learn. And Diane said it's the only sport that she still can't get into. It's all good. Don't worry. Don't worry. See, I
don't worry. When as you get, the older you get, the less you'll understand. So you're fine.
And just to back Diane up a little bit on this one, I love hockey. I don't watch it much anymore, but I love hockey. I love baseball.
Understand it.
I love football. I love curling. Whole nother topic for another day. But the one sport, and don't get me wrong, I did used to watch basketball for quite some time. I can't watch it anymore. I just, no, I can't. And Diane agrees with me. Curling is amazing. So
you got me into curling.
I did.
couple of Winter Olympics ago.
And now you can pick and choose which one you want. You're like, which one can I do now? It's gonna be great.
One's got curling. Which one's got curling? No curling. Screw it. I'm not watching.
Even Brewer likes curling. Lady Death, what the fuck is curling?
And Nikai, he's not talking about the thing you do with your hair in the curls.
No,
It's
no.
a totally different thing, and we'll get into that conversation later.
Yeah, that's a whole nother ball game. But
That's a good half-hour conversation there.
But Lady Death, here's what I want you to do. I want you to look up curling on YouTube. I guarantee you will watch it and go, what the hell is this? But you'll continue to watch it. And
Just to try to figure it out.
Not only will you continue to watch it, but you will get hooked. Hooked. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Speaking of hooks, yes. We got to move on because if we don't, we're going to run out of time. And the break is coming up in about 15 minutes. And as Diane says, sweep. Even Keaton says curling is one of the best sports on earth.
Hey, when Family Guy makes fun of it, you know it's got to be good.
Oh, it's up there. It is up there. All right.
Yes.
I'm going to turn it over to you. What do we got for coming up next here?
Oh, we got the world record story coming up. 135 live shows in a row with at least one world record story. And I informed Mr. Sully before the show started that we needed to give the world record story a little extra time.
Yeah.
And I informed him of what Nikaya named this world record.
But I can't see it.
1 a week is the name.
There we go.
That she titled this. Now, Sully, do not play the video.
I am not playing the video.
Okay. If you could put the video up with his picture, though, that would be cool.
Okay.
There's a gentleman in Idaho.
Idaho. I'm not a hoe. You're the hoe.
No. Idaho, not H-O.
I apologize. I misunderstood.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
No, I really don't.
But there's a gentleman in Idaho named David Rush.
All right.
And it was announced that he broke 52 Guinness World Records in 52 weeks.
What?
In 2024.
No.
Marking the second year that he's accomplished the feat.
What?
Yep.
No way.
Rush, who previously broke a Guinness World Record every week in 2021, said that he replicated the achievement while also successfully pursuing his goal of holding the most concurrent Guinness World Records.
Okay.
Now, me being the semi-detailed oriented guy that I am, I was like, well, I need a list of the 52 records that he broke in 2024.
Okay.
Thus, the extra time needed.
Oh, boy. Wait,
are you ready for this?
I'm ready. Bring it on.
All right. Fastest time to wrap a person with wrapping paper with a team of 2, 1 minute, 43.19 seconds.
Holy crap.
Fastest 100 meters jogging with 3 objects whilst blindfolded, 16.29 seconds.
Someone clip that.
It's actually the way it's spelled in here, Joggling.
Really?
Go figure. The fastest 100 meters blindfolded, 14.33 seconds. Most consecutive axe juggling catches, 2,919.
Oof.
Most passes of a beach ball in 1 minute between a team of 2, 157.
Damn.
Most marshmallows caught by mouth in 1 minute, 58. Most apples thrown and caught in mouth in 1 minute, 49. Fastest 10 meters balancing a balloon on the face, 4.93 seconds. Fastest distance traveled on an electric unicycle while juggling 3 objects.
Whoa.
35 miles, just over 35 miles. Most juggling catches while on a balance board blindfolded, 1,316. Most passes of a giant inflatable ball in 3 minutes with a team of people, 673. Fastest time to wrap a person in cling wrap, 1 minute and 2.44 seconds.
Cling wrap?
Cling wrap. Most thumbtacks inserted into a, I'm glad there was more to this, inserted into a cork board in 1 minute, 180. Fastest time to complete a 10-meter shuttle run passing a pram, 9.88 seconds.
That's crazy.
Most toilet paper rolls balanced on the head, 101.
Whoa. That's crazy. Diane wants to know, good Lord, who thinks of all of these?
We've been asking that question since week 1 of this marathon.
Yeah. This has been going on for what?
Okay,
about
back
2
to it.
years now?
Fastest time to burst 10 balloons with a team of 6, 9.56 seconds. Most table tennis balls caught in shaving foam on the head in 30 seconds with a team of 2, 35. Fastest distance walking a baseball bat on the chin, 3.6 kilometers or 2.236 miles.
Damn.
Most behind the back flying disc catches in 1 minute. Flying disc, folks, who don't know, is a frisbee. 67.
Holy.
Fastest flying disc relay on a 20-meter course, 5.47 seconds. Most passes of a giant inflatable ball in 3 minutes, 356. Longest duration balancing a chair on the chin. Wow. 1 hour, 8 minutes, 37 seconds.
Holy crap. This is somebody who has no time on his hands.
I'm telling you. I mean, dude must be rich or something.
Gotta be.
Most consecutive passes of a giant inflatable ball, 4,169. Most kiwis sliced on a balance board in 1 minute, 85. Most grapes thrown and caught in the mouth while juggling in 1 minute with a team of 2, 35. Most kiwi fruits sliced in the air with a sword while standing on a Swiss ball in 1 minute. Really?
Jesus
74.
Christ!
Longest duration balancing an object on the head, 2 hours, 36 minutes, 6 seconds. The most juggling catches while on a balancing board blindfolded, 1,316. Fastest time to arrange a chess set, 30.31 seconds. Fastest time to arrange a chess set with a team of 2, 34.09 seconds.
I can't even do that.
I need a drink.
Yeah, I was about to say, you need oxygen.
Getting there.
Diane says this hurts her head.
It's hurt my eyes, so don't feel bad, Diane.
What number are we on?
All right. I can see the bottom of the list, so we don't have too much further to go. Longest duration juggling 3 objects while on a balancing board, 2 hours, 39 minutes, 56 seconds. Most glasses balanced on a stick held in the mouth, 19.
That's one.
Most
lucky woman
t-shirts
right there.
put on in 30 seconds, 19. Most t-shirts put on in 1 minute, 35. Longest duration juggling 3 objects whilst on a Swiss ball, 52 minutes, 18 seconds. Most grapes sliced in the air with a sword while standing on a Swiss ball in 1 minute, 59. Most juggling catches on a Swiss ball in 1 minute using 3 balls, 522. Fastest time to bounce a ping pong ball into 5 cups, 2.87 seconds. Most bars of soap stacked in 1 minute, 47. Longest duration balancing a chainsaw on the chin, 37 minutes, 57 seconds. Longest duration juggling 3 objects blindfolded, 32 minutes, 7 seconds. The longest duration balancing a lawnmower on the chin, 30 minutes, 33 seconds.
Holy crap.
Most poi weaves in 1 minute, 83, POI. I don't know what that is. If anybody wants to inform me, that would
Boy
be great.
weaves?
Poiwees, P-O-I. Longest duration balancing a chainsaw on the forehead, 31 minutes, 25 seconds. Longest time to balance a Christmas tree on the chin, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 5 seconds. Fastest distance walked balancing a lawnmower on the chin, 3,257 feet. Longest distance walking balancing a chainsaw on the chin, 206 feet, 8 inches. Most beach balls caught blindfolded in 1 minute, 35. Most balls juggled while suspended upside down, 5.
Okay.
Fastest time to pop 10 balloons between two people, 15.25 seconds. Most wet sponges thrown in 30 seconds with a team of 2, 51. Most dice caught in 30 seconds while blindfolded, 327. Most beach balls caught blindfolded in 30 seconds is 18. And most alternating tennis ball catches in a plank position in 1 minute was 66. Yeah.
This is somebody.
David encourages those who wish to break a record to move past their failures and never give up, and has even offered helpful record-breaking strategies. Quote, one of the most important things you need to understand is that when you fail when you first try, that is not a judgment on your ability or your natural talent or your ability to succeed in the future.
I'm going to slap the stupid out of you, boy.
I like that quote, though.
It's a good quote.
I like that quote. But
it's also somebody who has way too much time on his hands.
Yeah, no shit. I mean,
and not for nothing, but I feel like he's a little bit of an underachiever here. I think he could have done more.
Well, 2 times now he's done this. 52 records in 52 weeks.
But my gripe is
Mm-hmm.
that why go for 52 records in 52 weeks?
Why not go for 365 and 365?
True. Probably impossible, but doable at the same time. But no, I'm thinking, why not do 1 record when you can do 2 in 1 week? Challenge made, make it happen.
Right? Challenge made, David. Are you going to accept it, or are you going to walk away like a little baby kitty?
Even Diane says double or nothing. LOL.
God, it's back.
See? Uh-oh. The kitty's back. Hello, Oreo. Not that Oreo can hear me.
So there you go, folks. 135 live shows in a row with a world record story in it. And like I said, I had to give some extra time for this because with that kind of thing, I got to go through them.
Yeah.
Got to. So, Sully, whilst we do a little bit of kitty cam.
Little kitty cam.
Turn it back over to you.
Oh, thanks, man.
No, look
thanks.
up.
I don't know what I don't know how I'm gonna follow that up. Oh, I know how I'm gonna follow it up.
Break.
It's break time. I mean, that's really the best way to follow it up. But
if I don't talk very much next hour, you know why?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I thought we were gonna have to get a defibrillator in there and clear.
Viking wants to boop the kitty's nose.
No, booping kitties' noses. Bad idea. Bad idea.
I can do it.
Says, this has been fun. I'm heading to bed. Have to be up early for the horses. Well, you know what? Thank you for tuning in, darling. Miss you.
Yes.
Love you.
I hope you enjoyed it.
And hopefully see you soon. Yeah. And for all of those that are still watching on TikTok, we're going to take a break. When we come back from the break, we have, I can't believe I read that. We also have the Dumbass of the Week. And we also have the Trailer Park. Not necessarily in that order. Except for the Dumbass of the Week. That'll probably be at the end, you know. And Cass says she's about to follow Diane too because she has to go to the gym early in the morning. Completely understandable. Rest is a good thing.
Well, just keep us on low volume on your phone right next to the bed.
Put some headphones on.
That way we can, you know.
And let us distract you.
Talk you into sleep and give you nightmares.
Yeah, what JT said. But she also says, I'll see you Saturday. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. It's going to be wonderful. So, with that being said, we're going to take a break. If you like what we do, click the follow, click the subscribe, hit the plus sign, share everything on all of your social media pages. If you want to subscribe to our channel, you can do so 3 different ways, $4.99, $9.99, and $24.99. Or you can use your Twitch account with Amazon Prime and subscribe with Twitch Prime for 30 days. You'll get no ads and it'll all be good. So, you're listening and watching The Sully Show right here on Accidental Punch TV. We will be right back. Yes, we will.
Hey guys, this is Jason David Frank, the Green Ranger, and you are listening to The Sully Show on morelikeradio.com. Get it going. It's morphin' time.
When I served, my work was critical, and I don't feel like that's the case anymore.
I lost all of my friends when I got out. Had to start my whole life over.
I didn't know what to do each day. Then my marriage hit a real rough patch.
It got so bad that I was even thinking about suicide. I called the Veterans Crisis Line. I tell my buddies to call in case they ever need it.
When I retired, things slowed way down and lots of bad memories came back. I still go through tough times, but I'm glad I called.
You are not alone.
You are not alone.
You are not alone.
The person on the other end of the line isn't going to judge. Lots of responders are veterans too.
We all need to take care of ourselves. If you're going through a rough time, call the Veterans Crisis Line.
Cagliostro. Holy crap.
We're here. We're queer. Get used to it.
It really is. Like, if you're on Twitch, all you have to do is click on the clip button. Wow, holy crap.
Sammy says, I wish they'd do a Midnight Suns series with Morbius.
He is a spy. Clinton Barton. Wow, holy shit. Clint Barton Hawkeye is a spy.
According to St. Petersburg police.
Gay said going all out. Wow. Gay
Wait. Did you just say a gay man is going all out?
According to reports, the man was a military enthusiast who had military collectibles. Wow, clip that.
VGD specializes in making your memories come to life. Memorabilia from your time in the military, law enforcement, the medical field, or maybe about your own home business. We can get you squared away. Check us out. Reach out to us at vgdshop.com or on Facebook at facebook.com/veterangardendeco and hang some VGD on your wall today. Unfortunately, I was wearing steel-tip boots. Yeah.
Yep, nope, I can't do it. The suspect was charged with DUI, speeding, resisting arrest, and driving under suspicion.
Driving under what?
Suspension.
Says here in the article too, the heels added an element of danger too. Your Achilles is Achilles.
Simon Castaneda. Wow, I can't even pronounce the last name right.
Despite not recognizing the document, Captain Mahwald.
That is the end of this week's two Ewoks in a Pirate. Wow, holy crap.
Confirmed the driver was, quote, issued a verbal warning and allowed.
Have you ever been browsing the interwebs and you found that one video or article where you say to yourself, you know, that person's a real complete and total dumbass? Well, if you have, we want it. You can send it to us to accidentalpunch@gmail.com with the subject line, Dumbass of the Week. Tell us who you are, put the link to the video or article right there in the body, and send it on in. If you don't want to do that, make sure to join our Discord channel. If you click on the link when you're in our Twitch chat, you can join for free. And you can post that video or article right in our Dumbass of the Week channel. The Dumbass of the Week every Tuesday right here on Accidental Punch TV and The Sully Show. Join the awesomeness you know you wanna.
Hi, this is Kane Hodder, better known as Jason from Friday the 13th, Victor Crowley from Hatchet. You are watching and listening to The Sully Show. Keep there or I'll kill you.
You gotta keep them separated.
Hey, we're back. Yep. Hello. Well, at least I'm back. JT will be back in a minute. JT had to go bathroom. Either that or he's helping Kay with the dogs. It happens. It does. It happens all the time. Especially during a live show. Hey, listen, you gotta go, you gotta go. Me, I'm stuck here. I'm stuck here running things, so I don't get to go to the bathroom until after. And I don't think people on other social media platforms that are watching would want to come to the bathroom with me. I'm just saying. Just putting it out there. I don't think they want to experience that. However, I did promise JT that when it is time for me to have a colonoscopy, that I would take one for the team as he has once done before. Isn't that true, JT?
That had to have been like 10 years ago.
A little bit longer than that.
And it keeps coming up.
Always. I will always bring that up.
I don't know if you have it or if it's one that you happen to find.
Oh, I have it.
But one of my favorite sound bites came because of that show.
I mean,
and in case you folks are wondering what we're talking about, if anybody knows anybody who has gone through or you have gone through the prep for a colonoscopy, you know it's not fun.
No.
Well, I just so happened to have a colonoscopy here many, many years ago, and I had to do the prep. And my prep just so happened to coincide. Well, I should say the start of my prep. It just happened to coincide with the start of the Sully Show.
It was awesome, especially when you would just get up and go. Like, I'll be right back. But just go. Just go.
Yeah. Eventually, all you'd see is this. Yeah, that's some funny shit.
And he'd run. And then when he'd come back.
Back then, I could move faster.
True. You didn't have the back surgery back then. But when he did come back, you heard this every single time.
These pipes are clean. And how?
I have heard that soundbite in my dreams.
It'll never get old.
I mean, and you know, at the first hour of the show was okay.
Yes.
You know, I think I had to get up maybe twice during that first hour.
Second hour, not so much.
Second hour went downhill quickly.
And I think that was the time we were taking breaks every half hour, weren't we?
No,
we were
still doing hourly.
Yeah, we're not very good at taking breaks.
By the end of the show, I was taking breaks every 5 minutes.
It's true. And then you would come back and hear this.
It was a very traumatic thing for me, and he just keeps bringing him back up as he keeps playing that damn soundbite. And I just don't know if I can take it anymore.
I think I also played some toilet bowls flushing too.
Right.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Oh my God.
But needless to say,
that was a hell show for me.
I honestly,
but it was fun.
I don't know how we would be able to get it done with just the two of us. If I have to take the prep and everything,
I would have to be the one running the show that night.
Yeah, you would.
I would have to be running the show that night because, Sully's got to go to the bathroom, so we'll just sit here and talk. Hopefully you would at least remember to put the camera on me before you left.
Oh no, I would do the split cam right here, just like we've got right now. I'd be like, later.
Here you go. I'll be back.
Hold on a minute.
We could do it like this. I would just have to have a whole lot of fill stuff.
Or what I could do, this would be so gross. I could take a wireless microphone and bring it in with me.
No. Those are sound effects.
No one.
Those are the sound effects nightmares are made.
That is both a good idea and a bad idea.
Yeah, that was a pretty shitty idea.
Also true.
There it is.
Very shitty idea. But you know what's a really good idea?
I'm going to guess it has 3 words.
Are you sure?
Yep.
3 words?
First word starts with a T. Second word starts with a T. Third word starts with a P.
Yes. Also known as this.
Accidental Punch Productions and the Sully Show proud to bring to you the Trailer Park. And now, enjoy 3 brand new Hollywood movie trailers.
That's right. The Trailer Park, folks. That's where we tried to do last week. It didn't work out to our advantage. Yep. Definitely a womp there. But we're going to try again. And yes, we are going to try with the same one we started last week, which needs no introduction, really. And that is Superman. Oh. Superman go boom. Superman crash down and go boom. And he's having a hard time breathing. Help him, please. Oh, look at these bleeding. First and foremost, just with that guitar, I absolutely love that they're bringing back John Williams' original Superman theme. I love it. Let's continue. Hello, Lois. The old Kent Farm. Doesn't that sound awesome? doesn't that give you the full-on belief that a man can fly once again?
If the wind's just right and you're wearing the right cape, yep.
Crypto. Okay. Crypto, number one.
Love it.
Guy Gardner, the Green Lantern. Lady Hawk. There's three. There are so many characters. And the best part is, people were already bitching and complaining that Guy Gardner looks so, like, pathetic. No. You don't understand. Guy Gardner actually looks like that. Mr. Mess says that still makes me cautiously excited. It does.
Well, I like what Nikaya says. It almost has the feel of an old Superman with Christopher Reed, or is it just me?
No,
it kind of does.
It does.
And it got that feel to it.
It does. It does. You got Hawk Girl.
We've been let down by DC so many times.
Yeah, but I think with the new direction they're going, with James Gunn being in charge of DC Studios, Guardians of the Galaxy, enough said. All three were great films. Okay? So now you've got the guy who came from the Marvel side, is now doing DC, knows a thing or two, and oh, by the way, here's the other thing with this. Color.
Yeah. And we talked about this the other night. Batman, Superman. Batman, dark.
Yes.
Plays in the shadows. He's the Dark Knight.
Yes.
Superman, bright, colorful, flashy. Woohoo! Yay! Happy.
You need
big difference.
You need that. Because if you don't have it, what's the point?
Right. It looks interesting. I would actually...
I'm excited for it.
If I had absolutely nothing to do and somebody offered to take me and pay for my ticket and pay for all my food,
sure,
I'd go.
Hey, listen, if I was out by you, we'd go. I'd be like, yo, let's do this.
Let's do this, man.
Let's go see the movie.
Yeah.
I think it's going to do very well. I really do.
I think so too. It's probably going to be one of their highest rated movies.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'd go see it. I would.
It'd be interesting.
Now, the next one. It's been a long time coming with this one. And I also think it's the last movie in the series. Finally.
Please.
Finally. There's just so many times that one person can save the world.
Yeah. Without being a cartoon character.
Yes, without being cartoon character, without being comic book like Superman and all of them.
Well, I was thinking Gru, but yeah, go ahead.
Gru, yep, absolutely. Absolutely. I really hope it's the last one because it's supposed to be the last one.
That's what we've heard.
And of course, the one I'm talking about is Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. So if you haven't seen Dead Reckoning Part 1, because that's what it was called.
Our lives are not defined by any one action. Our lives are the sum of our choices. Everything you are, everything you've done, has come to this.
Full circle.
When the need for...
Wait a minute. Could it be that Jim Phelps is really still alive?
Why does it sound like RFK is doing the narrating?
right? It does sound like that a little bit, doesn't it?
Certainty is absolute, and the odds are deemed impossible. The mission falls to him. Should he choose to accept? For every life you tried to save, you gambled millions more. And now the fate of every living soul on Earth is your responsibility.
See, this is where I have a problem. Why is it always one person, one human being, where the fate of the world rests on their shoulders?
That makes it more suspenseful.
Does it, though? Does it? And don't get me wrong, I like the Mission Impossible.
That's why I said it in the voice that I said it.
Oh, stop it. Let's go on.
That's the pattern, isn't it? You refuse to sacrifice the ones you hold close.
Okay, failure. He couldn't catch up to the plane. Sorry, he's not superhuman, folks. Not like in the couple of ones before it where he was able to run and grab onto the door.
You've always been on the right side, brother.
I'm getting like an Indiana Jones feel to this just with the outfits. Just putting it out there.
I have no regrets. Neither should you.
I need you to trust me. One last time.
Don't get me wrong. Again, I love spy movies. I do like the Mission Impossible movies. Will I go and see it? Probably not. Will I wait for it for digital download and Blu-ray? Probably. But meh.
I mean, I enjoyed the first two, maybe the first three.
Oh, I hated the second one.
But after that, I lost complete interest in it.
The second one was too kung fu-y for me with, Tom Cruise.
Should have had Jackie Chan in there. It would have been okay.
Oh, it would have been fantastic with Jackie Chan. Hands down.
But yeah, I mean, after the third one, even the third one was a push for me to go see.
Well,
and I lost interest in them after that.
And don't get me wrong, like with the third one, that did spark a resurgence with Mission Impossible.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
they had to do something to make up for the second one.
Well, yeah. Once J.J. Abrams took over with Skydance and Bad Robot, that sparked even better interest because he had just come off of Alias. Remember Alias?
Mm-hmm.
Great spy show.
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer Garner. Anyway.
Yeah, that's the only reason you watched it. Nakaya says, to be honest, haven't seen any of them.
And that's okay.
You haven't missed a lot. You really haven't.
Spy saves the world. James Bond. Although
Spy gets accused of crime.
Although I do think James Bond is better than Ethan Hunt.
Yeah.
Just putting it
by leaps and bounds, and I can't even stand 007. So.
Yes. So will I see that in the theater? Probably not. Will I watch
Again,
it?
one of those, I think somebody would be able to convince you by offering to pay for, your food and your ticket and your transportation and all that.
Even that? Probably not. Probably not.
Nakaya doesn't really care for Tom Cruise.
Oh, that's good too. Scientology at its best, folks. That's what's paying for it.
Yep.
I mean, who said that?
I didn't hear nothing.
Can't say
this
bad
next one
stuff.
looks interesting, though.
Can't say bad stuff about Scientology. Just saying. We could get in trouble. We could get censored.
Bring it on.
Here's my rebuttal for anything Scientology. Battlefield Earth.
Thought for sure you were going to say Bluey or something like that.
No, that
Bob
would be
the Builder. Bob the Builder or something.
That would be blatant disrespect to Bluey. Okay?
For Bluey, yeah.
Blatant disrespect for Bluey. Now, with that being said, we do have one more trailer. That one trailer that got me so excited
that he had to text me at 8 something this morning.
I think it was 8:15.
Look,
he's gonna look right now. I'm pretty sure it was 8:15. I'll tell you because I have it up here. Let's see.
8:12.
Excuse me.
8:12 a.m.
8:12. Yeah, 8:12. 8:12 this morning. I messaged JT, dude.
Holy shit!
It was awesome sauce. So this morning, Marvel Entertainment, also known as Marvel Studios, Marvel Comics, had a little bit of a launch party, so to speak. And we are now seeing the first official teaser trailer for the first family of comic book superheroes. That's right. Want to say hi to my buddy Jenna. She's liking the live. Thank you, darling. Thank you. I didn't get to say goodbye to you earlier because somebody called while I was working. The nerve. I joined.
How dare they call when you're working?
I know, right? The nerve. Got to work and do my job. What the freaking hell?
By the way, this is in theaters the day after my birthday.
Is it?
Yes, July 25th.
Well, for those that are interested and those who are watching who are not on TikTok that can't see it, here is the brand new trailer for Marvel Studios' Fantastic Four.
Welcome to the Baxter Building.
We make a point to do family dinner every week.
Yes.
Sunday at 7 on the dot, no matter what.
It is.
We're all here.
Herbie, how's that sauce coming?
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that.
Okay. Okay, is this guy good or what?
I want to add a couple cloves of garlic. Not because it's not delicious, I just want to add a little bit of zip, okay?
T-5.
Before we went up the first time, you couldn't turn invisible. Ben wasn't a rock.
The best pilot in the world right here.
Yeah. Best looking, he means.
And Johnny never caught fire.
Ben has always been a rock. Johnny is Johnny.
Hi.
And I am right here. Whatever life throws at us, we'll face it together.
Galactus! Galactus!
Sully, you are so predictable.
There! Galactus! And I'm not just talking about like the stupid freaking cloud that sucks things through a freaking hole in Rise of the Silver Surfer, which, don't get me wrong, still a good movie. Decent, but Galactus! Now, mind
the celestial he has been dying to see.
Now, mind you. Oh, Jenna, thank you, darling. Jenna just said, saw the trailer for Snow White, and I'm already saying nope. We already destroyed that.
Mr. Mess says, actual Galactus.
Galactus, folks. There he is. Now, mind you, he does look a little short. But at the same time, Galactus was actually able to change his size. Because if you notice the shot before it, look at that shadow over New York. That's a big shadow.
It's just a little bit intimidating.
Just a bit.
Yeah.
But let's go on.
As a family.
Fucking Galactus. The real Galactus.
Big Tank says Eddie Munson can now fly and turn to fire, and he said that in all caps.
Yes. He
and Nakaya has a question.
Okay.
What was wrong with the first one they made that they had to keep making a new one?
20th Century Fox. That's my answer.
There's your it.
20th Century Fox. That's my answer.
Big Tank says, is it me or does it look like Fallout?
Right.
And I'm sorry, but, you know, Mr. Stretchy, to me, reminds me with his hairstyle and everything. As soon as I saw it, I thought of the Addams Family.
Mr. Mess says, and that is the answer. Yeah, 20th Century Fox.
And Micaiah says, listen, gotcha. I don't think I realized that.
20th Century Fox, and again, don't get me wrong. When it came down to the IPs, one point in time, Marvel sold the rights to certain things so they could get movies made so they can get back out of bankruptcy, okay? Spider-Man was one of them, and that's a whole nother big thing going on with Sony and their Spider-Verse. Man, that tanked. But anyway, I called that one too. Since Disney acquired 20th Century Fox, that means they got the IPs back. This Fantastic Four, the rumor is it's an origin story, but it's not an origin story. They already have their powers, and we see flashbacks or videos and stuff like that on the TV, journalistic news bits and stuff like that show what happened to them, but they already have their powers. Kind of like what they did with Spider-Man in Civil War. He already had his powers. He was already there. It happened. You don't need a new origin story. Now, the other thing about this is with the Fantastic Four, this particular Fantastic Four team is in a different universe. Keyword, different universe.
Oh, God.
In the Marvel multiverse, but it is closely related to the MCU, which is where the next Avengers film comes in for Avengers Doomsday, where we see Doctor Doom and we see Robert Downey Jr. as the villain. It's all connected. All connected. And that's what we want. You're going to see it. Trust me. It's going to be there. Now, Big Tank says Captain Hydra. Yeah, pretty much. Now, just to touch on Jenna's topic of Snow White.
Do we have to?
Yes. Because, again, she mentioned a trailer. We've watched it. We've torn it apart.
Put it back together and tore it apart again.
Stepped on it, crumpled it up, chewed it up, spit it out, pissed on it,
took
a shit on it.
Put it through the shredder, took a dump on it.
Yeah.
Flushed it. But it kept coming back.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm all for people playing characters. I'm all for people of different ethnicities. Notice how I said ethnicities, not races, because let's face it, there is only one human race with multiple ethnicities. It's not Snow White. It's not Snow White.
Snow gray, we'll go with.
No. Lightly tan.
I like snow gray better.
Lightly tan. It's not Snow White. Skin as white as snow. But what do I know? I'm just a film guy. Now here's the best part. If you liked what we did, caramel color. The guy caught me off guard on that one.
Now, Snow Latina.
Now, yeah, that's a good one too. That's a good one too. Again, white as snow. Anyway, Verlin says Mr. Mess needs to learn to type faster. Yeah, you got to type a lot faster when you have a motor mouth like me. So anyway,
we type fast. The problem is the thoughts come slow.
True. You know what? If you're watching on your phone, use the microphone and just talk into it and hit send. It's called dictation.
Yeah, but you'd be surprised some of the shit that comes out of that dictation.
Pretty much. Yep. So anyway, if you have a trailer that you want to send to us to be a part of the trailer park, by all means, please send it to us in our trailer park Discord channel. It's real simple, real easy. The link is there. It's free to do. Create your own screen name. Join us outside of the show. And oh, by the way, we'll give credit where credit is due. It's real simple. Credit where credit is due. Oh, man. That was fun, though. That was a good trailer park this week.
That was a good trailer park.
Now that it worked, like last week.
Yeah, no shit. Last couple of weeks.
Which means we have time. Got a lot of time for this. It's time for I Can't Believe I Read That. That's right. Time for I Can't Believe I Read That, where we take 5 news articles from the good old interwebs and, well, we bring them to your attention because, quite frankly, you need to know what's going on in the world. And I'm not talking about the world of politics. No. I'm talking about the world of stupidity.
Yes.
Now, most people will say, well, you really shouldn't make fun of these people. And I'll say, bullshit.
That's what God put them on earth for.
Because some of the things that happen.
The world of idiocity.
These are people that, are very close to the Darwin Award. These are people who should not breed. And don't get me wrong, I understand like their thought process with certain things, which is scary, that I actually understand where they're coming from. However, in a lot of these, I don't know if I would do some of the shit that happens. Big Tank says we need a movie night in Discord. You know what? I agree. We do. If we can get
Big Tank also says the people that we make fun of, they are the reason for warning labels.
They are the reason that we Gen Xers get a bad name. Okay? Which is true. It is true. Some of the things
can't argue with that.
People do that we've gone over the last 15 years. And this is why I love this bit. This bit and the dumbass of the week. This is why I love it.
You'll never kill it.
Never kill it. You'll never run out of material. Case in point, January 28th of this year, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And just because Mr. Mess said it, my mama always said, stupid is as
stupid does.
Well, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, there was a woman who went to a destination wedding. It was her wedding, by the way.
Nice.
Oh, is it? Is it?
Well, to start with, yeah.
She used COVID relief money to fund it. Yep, you heard me right. You heard me right. And she was just sentenced to federal prison. Garnisha Williams, 47. Was sentenced to 13 months in federal prison following her conviction for knowing conversion of government funds. The court sentenced Williams to serve 3 years of supervised release after her prison term and ordered her to pay $110,000 in restitution.
Oh, that hurts.
Yep. Well, she pleaded guilty because approximately in around April of 2020 to January of 23, she knowingly converted more than $100,000 in loan proceeds, basically because of COVID-19, for her own personal use.
Bitch.
Yep.
Sorry.
Including more than $30,000 on jewelry and $20,000 on a destination wedding in Florida.
But is that really a destination, though?
I don't think it's a destination. Now, if they went to like Cancun or,
That's Hawaii.
Hawaii, Puerto Rico.
That's Venezuela. Even Venezuela. That's a destination wedding. But if you, to me, if you don't leave the the lower 48,
well,
that's
what
not
about
a destination?
What about if they did their wedding in Florida, in Disney World? That could technically be considered a destination wedding because of the amount of money it would cost you.
Well, that's called a dumbass wedding.
Where are we going next, sir?
Well, you just so happened to just mention it a second ago. We're headed off to the wonderful state of Florida.
Oh God, I gotta show this picture. Holy crap!
Yes, please do.
Oh man.
We're headed off to the wonderful state of Florida where they went for their destination wedding, and I wonder if it was to meet up with this lovely lady, where a tech-challenged Florida woman
Tech-challenged?
Tech-challenged.
Oh, God.
Florida woman gets busted after accidentally texting the cops instead of her drug dealer.
No way.
She wanted to score some dope, not report one. Yes, a tech-challenged Florida woman accidentally texted a cop instead of her drug dealer to buy fentanyl.
Oh,
unwittingly narking on herself, according to police who arrested her. The lovely lady that Sully showed on the screen goes by the name of Octavia Wells. And just the expression says it all.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah. She had been headed to rehab on New Year's Eve when she texted a man. Texted a man. Maybe I'm a little tech challenged tonight. Actually, that would be a little text challenge. When she texted a man she'd previously entered in her phone as PJ, allegedly offering $45 for the opioid, according to the Bay County Sheriff's Office. The dim-witted druggie then arranged to meet the guy on the other line at the Tom Thumb convenience store in Panama City. But when she arrived at the store, narcotics cops were waiting to arrest her. Now, here's the interesting thing. When was your story?
Last week.
January 9th.
Ooh.
2025.
Wonderful. Want to say hi to my buddy Christina, who just joined on TikTok. Hello, darling. How are you?
Hello.
We're talking about the I Can't Believe I Read That, where a woman in Florida texted the police because she wanted to buy fentanyl and got busted.
What in the hell?
Life is pain, Highness.
Nope, that's not the one I wanted. Not the one I wanted. This is the one I wanted.
Bye, Warren.
I'm gonna get you. I'm not playing this time. I'll be back and you'll be sorry. You're gonna pay for this. You'll be sorry.
I'm already sorry.
Big Tank. I need my blankie. She's scary. Oh, man. Yeah. People are just...
People are just stupid.
I don't know, man. I just... it's just...
Hey, AJ. I made you a button.
I don't get people. I don't. It makes me weep for humanity.
You know what? I don't even bother anymore.
Oh, well, this next
Just call me jaded.
You're so vain, okay?
Where are we going next?
Detroit, Michigan.
Nice.
And yes, there's video.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. And yes, we're going to play it. Because why not?
Right.
Just why not? It's going to work out to my advantage. And it's less I have to do.
and you can't flub it.
That's right. That's right. I can't. Well, I mean, I could.
Yeah, you could.
I could. Will I? Probably not. But some things I tend to just, kind of take for a grain of salt,
Mm.
And then there's this. And I'm just going to let it speak for itself because
yeah,
why not?
So you really telling me I'm too busy to get in your car?
Deja Blandings recorded it all. Her Lyft driver pulling up only to turn her down.
I was too big and his tires, something about his tires. I asked him, what do I have to do with your tires?
This happened January 18th. The 29-year-old Detroiter was headed to a Lions watch party, only she never got there.
So you telling me I can't get in the Lyft because I can't fit in your car?
Now, Big Tank, yes, you did hear Rex Manning Day. Obviously you can tell JT is about to blow a gasket.
I'm a little pained at the moment.
Now, two things with this. And this is nothing against the woman. Okay? Because everybody comes in different shapes and sizes. We know this. There are people out there that have issues with their weight. There are people that have issues with eating. There are people that have issues with sleeping. They have people with issues everywhere and every known thing.
There are people who have issues with their cars.
Yes, which in this case, and we are going to continue, look how low that car is.
Yeah. And that's without her being in the car.
She's out of the car filming this. But look how low that car is to the ground. And I would say what, maybe 2 inches from the ground, give or take?
3 at the most.
At the most. Let's go on.
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What make you think I can't fit in a car?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
The driver told her she needed to request an XL car.
I was embarrassed, and I felt some type of way about it, you know.
She's hired a lawyer and is suing Lyft.
Well, from a legal standpoint, it seems like obvious discrimination. The Elliott Larson Act, which is Michigan's Civil Rights Act, specifically protects people from weight discrimination. And the driver here turned down her ride because of her weight.
Deja says this.
Now, yes, that is all true. Every single piece of information that lawyer said was true. However, I don't think Lyft needs to be sued. But at the same time, that car clearly not the greatest car in the world because it's only a few inches off the ground. Yes, she has every right to be embarrassed about this. 100%. Mostly because of the way this was handled. But let's go on.
This experience has scarred her.
I haven't really left my house since that.
She hopes this lawsuit will change how people treat others of all sizes.
Shouldn't have to pay for extra for a Uber XL.
While Lyft does not comment on pending litigation, they did send us this statement saying, quote, Lyft unequivocally condemns all forms of discrimination. We believe in a community where everyone is treated with equal respect and mutual kindness. Our community guidelines and terms of service explicitly prohibit harassment or discrimination. Reporting in Detroit, Jacqueline Francis, Local 4.
Now,
but at the same time, a driver has a right to turn down a frickin' fare for whatever reason he deems necessary.
True, but if it's against the Lyft guidelines,
but according to the Lyft guidelines that they just said, any reason that you deny a fare for is discrimination.
Yes. So, catch 22. You're in a catch-22 right now. It's a catch-22. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Because if you didn't turn her away, and again, let's just say, had to do with her weight, that car was so low to the ground that yes, unfortunately, something could have happened to that car. That would have been on the driver for modifying his car to be only 2 to 3 inches off of the fucking ground.
Big Tank says the car doesn't meet Lyft standards, and the Kaya also said the car should not have been approved by Lyft because of how low it sits.
There it is. There it is. Right there.
Lyft is partially responsible.
There it is. So who's at fault right now?
All three of them.
Mm-hmm. Now, do I feel that Lyft should have two different prices for, a 4-door sedan and a SUV? No. That's
if it was a specialty vehicle.
Yep.
Of some sort, yes.
Lyft and Uber
but
standards.
Any standard vehicle, no.
Big Tank says Lyft and Uber standards car cannot be older than 5 years old.
I'm screwed.
There goes my car.
We'll have to start our own business, Sully.
My car is dead in the water. Then
we'll call it
not happening.
Uber and Lyft 6.
It's Uber, according to
Luber. There you go.
Luber. Oh God, help us.
Luber 6.
Luber 6.
Problem with that shedding pussy?
Nope.
Why did I just start hearing strip club music in the back of my head?
Where are we going to next?
Oh my God. We are headed to Idaho Falls.
Idaho. I'm not a hoe.
I didn't say you were a hoe. I said Idaho.
You're not a hoe either.
Idaho.
Oh, I can't
You
wait
the
to show
bitch,
this.
Idaho.
I can't wait to show this picture. This is a great picture.
Okay.
People are going to get the wrong impression.
I did.
Excuse me.
I did. Right off the bat.
This is going to be bad.
GSA releases images of quote-unquote suspicious device that caused a lockdown at the Idaho Falls Regional Airport.
Yep.
GSA has released photos of the suspicious device. It turns out the device was a mortar. And it was found inside of a passenger's checked bag on January 11th, 2025.
I have just the soundbite for this. It's gonna
now that's a real badge. I'm a real cop, and this is a real fucking gun.
It turns out the device was a mortar, and it was found. The authorities detained passengers in a safe area of the terminal after the discovery, and all flights were grounded. Police also closed the road leading to the airport. The mortar was deemed safe, and flights resumed after 30 minutes.
How does
TSA released images of the device and said airport officers should be recognized for their quote-unquote great catch.
How does
Quote,
this happen?
Yeah. They should definitely be given a round, no pun intended, of applause for spotting this mortar inside of a passenger's checked bag. Thank goodness it was inert. But this discovery prompted an evacuation and a number of flights delays. It's never the best idea to pack any sort of replica explosives or inert explosives in your checked bag or your carry-on. In fact, some might say you should be sure to leave the mortar at the door.
Oh, God. I got another one for that.
Hello? Hello? Anybody home? Hey, think the flies.
TSA officers have seized other unusual objects at the Idaho airports over the past year, including a slingshot. They took that off of Dennis the Menace.
Yep.
A handsaw, a sledgehammer. Last month, the agency released a list. You're whatever you're changing around, Sully, you're showing on the screen.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Last month, the agency released a list of the top 10 prohibited items found by security screening officers in carry-on luggage at 5 different Idaho airports in 2024. My first thought when I saw this was, thank God whoever it was that was looking at the TV screen with this on it didn't go, oh, that's just a marital aid.
Fire in the hole. Fire in the hole. It's going to be bad.
Nikaya says, one that I'm too ugly to be the hoe. Thank you.
Welcome.
But I can still make a pretty penny on a Friday night, baby. She also says at least it was his checked bag and not trying to take it in his carry-on.
I mean, good point.
I don't think there's would have been a difference between the two.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either.
Especially since the other part of that picture was the launcher for said round.
Fire in the hole. We're going to make the 4th of July a special one today.
So where are we going from Idaho?
Well, from Idaho, we're going to Florida.
Return trip.
Return trip. We went full circle. Gotta love Florida. Gotta love Florida. They're very entertaining.
We don't got to. It just makes it a lot easier.
Especially these two women right here. See these two women?
No. Shit.
This is an elementary school principal and a teacher. And obviously you can see their mugshots. Well, they were
How many
arrested.
students did they screw?
They were arrested. They were arrested for partying with 100 underage juveniles that consumed alcohol, allegedly. Yep. Elizabeth Hill Brodigan and Carly Anderson were both charged with child neglect and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Hill Brodigan received an additional charge for violating open house party liquor laws that took place at her Cocoa Beach home. This was so close to a dumbass of the week, folks. It really was. So close. So close to being dumbass of the week. The principal reportedly turned all the outside lights off and ran into her home when EMS arrived at the scene to treat the teenager who had a medical emergency from drinking. Gee, I wonder what that was. Probably had to get the little stomach pumped. Maybe throw up a little bit. Maybe pass out. Alcohol poisoning. Take your pick. Take your pick. Another teenager that was on the scene was charged with driving under the influence. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Teach him young.
Oh,
no pun intended on that one either.
So it makes you wonder, where were these teachers when we were growing up?
You just took my closing joke.
Did I really? I'm sorry.
Mr. Mess wants to know if Everclear was there.
Wow. Well, Big Tank. Wow. Haven't heard delinquency of a minor in a really long time. Yeah, well.
I will say this.
Yeah.
I will say this.
Yeah.
At least this time it wasn't for screwing a student.
True.
Although in a way they did.
True. Very, very true. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. Well, that, my friends, is this week's I Can't Believe I Read That. If you got an article or a video that you want to send to us so we can use it, be a part of the show, by all means, post it in our I Can't Believe I Read That Discord channel, and we'll give credit where credit is due and use it for the show. Simple as that. And now, we're going to do this.
You people are idiots. Welcome back, dumbass. Dumbass. Got anything for that, dumbass? Well, April Fool, dumbass.
It's time for the Dumbass of the Week.
Dumbasses. Dumbass. You dumbasses? 300 million sperm. That's the one that got through.
Yes, that is the one that got through. It is now time for the Dumbass of the Week, where we take all those wonderful containers. Wow, containers. Yeah, containers. Clip that. Contenders, and label that one special person as the Dumbass of the Week. If you have an article or video that you want to send to us, by all means, you could do so by sending it to accidentalpunch@gmail.com or posting it in our Dumbass of the Week Discord channel. Real simple, real easy. Texas man could face charges after using a 3-month-old baby to wipe snow off of a Hyundai in a TikTok video.
Why do you want to disrespect a baby by rubbing him on a Hyundai in the first place?
Right? Like, make that a Cadillac or something.
At least, you know.
Make it an Escalade.
Or a Kia. Oh.
Now, mind you, we don't condone any type of harm to any babies or children, because that's not what we're
not
about.
at all.
But we can still joke about it because, let's face it, it's a Hyundai.
Enough said.
Oh, man. An investigation was opened after a shocking clip came to light showing the man holding the tiny tot with two hands clearing snow off the windshield of a Hyundai Elantra. Not just any Hyundai, an Elantra. Really? The baby was bundled up in a jacket and face up while the man was in short sleeve shirt and pants. Which to me, if the kid was bundled up, you're good. Okay? Just saying.
Yeah, but the legs are uncovered.
Yeah.
It would appear so, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd have to
It's hard to tell.
Yeah,
Hard to tell.
No, the baby's bundled up. The baby's bundled up. There's still images here.
Yeah.
But the baby is
The first one, it
bundled
kind of looked like it wasn't.
But investigators launched an investigation, and they did confirm that the baby was 3 months old. And police were initially alerted to the video saying, hey, this is wrong. There were two other females with him at the time. They suspect one of them was the mom. They checked on the baby, and the baby was just fine. You see, this is where things go south. Because
you could also charge the two ladies if they were outside with him.
Absolutely.
With neglect as well.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, it's unclear what the relationship is between the man and the baby. He was used as a human windshield cleaner, but an arrest warrant for child endangerment could be issued. People take the fun out of snow these days.
Mm-hmm.
They really do.
It's a sad situation. I know a lot of people go to social media and they are looking for clicks, but this is not a deal where you should put a baby on the windshield.
Agreed.
Agreed.
And
somebody had to say it, and Big Tank finally did. This is the reason we can't have nice things.
Also true. Now, the reason this person is a dumbass, not just for using the 3-month-old to wipe the car off of snow, but the fact that they took video and posted it on social media. There you go. That just adds to it. But at the same time, shit like that happened when we were little and nobody gave a crap. Just putting it out there.
And do that back in the 60s or the 70s. People have been like, hey, that's a good idea. Yeah, you know.
It's all over the place. That's what it is.
Can I use the baby next?
Maybe.
Pass the thing down the damn street and back.
Maybe you can use it next. I don't know.
Like Big Tank says, assholes with no life.
We'll see.
Ruin the country.
We'll see. Okay. That, my friends, is this week's Dumbass of the Week. If you have a contender, send it to us to accidentalpunch@gmail.com. Tell us who you are. Put the link to the video or article, and we'll give credit where credit is due. Or you can post it in our Dumbass of the Week Discord channel. Real simple, real easy. That's how we roll. And now it's time to go. We don't want to go because we're having such a great time, but we gotta. So, with that being said, JT, my friend, go for it.
I was waiting for you to tell me go.
I said go for it.
You can follow me, JT, for the music on Facebook. Just do a search for the JT Hollis fan page. For the woodworking on Facebook, do a search for Veteran Garden Deco. Or you can check us out at vgdshop.com.
That's right. And of course, you can follow me on all of the social medias that are out there. The Sully Show on Facebook and X, as well as Accidental Punch on Facebook and X. Accidental Punch on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, DLive. The Sully Show on TikTok. I want to thank everybody for tuning in on TikTok. I appreciate it. And you're going to stick around for a raid. Don't forget, Monday, we'll be going over episodes 3 and 4 of Avenger Pretenders with What If Season 3. So, Keep it locked in. And next Tuesday, we're not going to be live for the Sully Show. I may go live on TikTok for just, having some fun with the dancers on Tuesday night next week, but it's going to be wonderful. Also, if you like what we do, follow us, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell to be notified every single time we go live, spread the word, and have some fun. If everybody took the link and shared it on their social media and got one extra person, we double our viewership instantly. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
See you guys. I'm getting him.
You're listening to The Sully Show. They got the mustard.
Screw you. Well, I guess if you want to try to smuggle a board around through the airport security, dress it up with plaster of Paris and make it look like a giant dildo.
That was a good one. Even though I stole your ending joke, I'm so sorry. Whoops.
Bastard.
All right, let's see. We're going to do a raid here on the other channels. So for those that are watching on Twitch, thank you very much for coming in and having a good time with us. I do appreciate it. Make sure you tell your friends, have some fun, just follow us, follow us, have some fun. I'll be posting more videos. I still haven't found the niche yet, but we'll see what happens in the next week or so. But you'll see a lot of the stuff here. So with that being said, for those on TikTok, thank you very much. We'll see you next time. Have a great night, and bye-bye. And we are off TikTok. And for those that are on the rest of the channels here, hello. Thank you for tuning in, as always, because without you guys...
30 seconds.
The what? What?
Oh, I was going to say started in 30 seconds, but she paused it.
Okay. So we're going to do a raid. Let's see. You know what? There is a streamer by the name of Hey Bebe, and she is currently playing World of Warcraft, and I think she needs some help. So for those that like World of Warcraft, stick around. Make sure you use Punchers Unite with our wonderful logo in between, and let's go show our support for Hey Bebe. Because, well, to be honest, I like helping the small ones. I don't like helping the big ones. The big ones have their following. But at least with Hey Bebe, we can help her out, get some more people in her chat, and have some fun. So, again, Avenger Pretenders next Monday at 8. We'll be talking about episodes 3 and 4 of What If Season 3. And next Tuesday, we are off. For I will be DJing. It's real simple. Real easy. So, have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your week. Be safe. And we'll see you next time. The raid begins in 10 seconds. That's right, 10 seconds. It's going to go quicker than you think. Because, quite frankly, that's what happens. Here we go. Later, people. Later.